Hey guys, Chansey here, Mama for Little Miracles. I'm going to be doing the twin mommy tag, and I was tagged by Miss Super Mom, Sarah, and she did this video, and so did Miss Diaper D. Her name is Dana. If you have not checked out either one of these ladies' channels, I highly suggest you go check them out. They are great. So they're both twin moms, and they're just great to watch. So go check them out if you haven't already. Alright. So, twin mommy tag, here we go. Number one question is, how old are your twins? My twins will be 6 months old on August the 18th. And when is their birthday? February the 18th. They were born on President's Day this year. Are they fraternal or identical? My twins are fraternal. Are they boy-boy, girl-girl, or boy-girl? My twins are boy-girl. What are their names? Kaylee, K-A-L-E-E, and Charlie, C-H-A-R-L-E-E. Was this a spontaneous pregnancy or with fertility treatments? And you do not have to feel, if you do not feel comfortable, do not answer this question. You can skip it. My pregnancy was spontaneous. How far along in your pregnancy did you find out you were expecting twins? I found out really early on. We had suffered a loss 7 months prior to getting pregnant with the twins, and the doctor had us come in for an early ultrasound after we had a positive at-home test. He had us come in for an early ultrasound, and when we went in, there were 2 sacs with no heartbeats, so we found out there was the possibility of twins, but they had us come back 2 weeks later to confirm, and there were 2 heartbeats at 7 weeks. So, your reaction? I was shocked. Right before they did the scan, I had like this just thought. I was like, oh, it'd be so wild if it was twins. But I thought, I think everybody kind of has that thought in their head at times when you're having an ultrasound. But like, I just had an overwhelming feeling that it was twins. And I was just shocked. My great-grandmother was a fraternal twin. But no one else in our family has twins, so I was just really quite shocked. My partner's reaction, okay, we're pregnant with twins. And I'm like, are you serious? That's all you're going to say? And he was like, well, yeah. I was completely shocked, and he was just go with the flow. How many weeks pregnant were you when you delivered your twins? I was either 37.2 or 37.3. I don't remember exactly. I'd went in the night before because I was having contractions. I had not yet had a scheduled date to be induced with my twins, but we were probably going to have a C-section because Kaylee was breech, but I was still hoping she would turn, and she didn't. But I went in the night before having contractions. We were there for 12 and a half hours, 2 different types of medications before my contractions were finally stopped. I was discharged from triage at 6:45. I had an 8 o'clock doctor's appointment that Monday morning. I had to have my NST and my AFI, which is a non-stress test, and an AFI checks for your amniotic fluid. And then I was to see my doctor, and I did that. I got into his office at 8 o'clock. I stopped in the cafeteria, had breakfast, and went to see him and had my appointments, my test done. And I told him what had happened because he was not on call the night before, so I didn't see him. And he didn't know what had happened, and he wanted me to make it to 37 weeks. And when I told him what had happened the night before, he was like, the goal was to get you to 37 weeks. You made it. Do you want to have these babies today? And I was like, let's do this. Because I was like over being pregnant. Like, I was miserable. So I was really thankful that, he was like, let's do this. So I did have, I had breakfast that morning, so they scheduled me for a 3 o'clock C-section. And the reason I had a C-section, and that's the next question, did you have a vaginal or C-section birth? And I had a C-section because Kaylee was breech. Charlie was head down, but Kaylee was breech. And because she was baby A, my doctor doesn't deliver baby A as breech. Had Charlie been breech and she had been head down, he would have been fine with it. I was scared to death to have a C-section because my previous 2 deliveries were vaginal, but it was not as bad as what the fear I had built up in my head. So, yeah. The weight of babies at birth were Kaylee was 6'1" and Charlie was 6 pounds even. How many minutes apart? 1 minute apart. And were they breastfed or formula fed? You can skip this question if you are not comfortable. For the first 2 weeks, they were both breastfed, formula fed. I did have gestational diabetes, so they were keeping a close eye on the baby's blood sugars the first few days after delivery, and by day 2, their sugars had started to drop. And my milk had not come in, so we started supplementing with formula. We were still trying to breastfeed. My milk came in at 4 days. And so while my supply kind of built up from 4 days until right before their 2-week birthday, they were on breast milk and formula. From 2 weeks until now, they have been strictly on breast milk, and I exclusively pump for the twins to provide milk for them. So they are on breast milk. Do you keep them on a schedule? We are kind of on a very lax schedule. I follow their cues. If one goes down for a nap, then I put the other down for a nap. And they've always been like that. And I've heard a lot of times with identicals it's like that they are pretty much on the same schedule. But my twins, being fraternal boy-girl twins, have been like that. It's odd, but when one sleeps, the other one sleeps. When one gets hungry, the other one gets hungry. So they do have a bedtime of between 7:30 and 8 o'clock every night, and they do sleep all night. So they typically take 2 naps a day, but sometimes they'll take one 4-hour nap. But most days they take 2.5 to 2.5 hour naps a day. And the hardest part about caring for newborn twins, and I think this is with any baby, is the lack of sleep. What have you found to be the most difficult so far? Not being able to meet everybody's needs immediately. And I think for me is because I have 4 kids altogether, and my husband works crazy schedule, that, everybody's not happy all the time. And that's been the hardest thing for me personally. Tips for new mothers with twins. If I can offer any advice to a new mother who's either expecting twins or in the newborn phase, is when somebody offers you help, take it. If it's to come do a load of laundry for you, if it's to come bring you a meal, if it's somebody who's offering to clean up your house for you, or just sit and watch babies while you take a rest, that is so important. If somebody offers help, please accept it. Don't be hard-headed and stubborn like myself, because I thought I could do everything and I could do it all by myself. And between 10 and 12 weeks, I hit a wall, and I realized sometimes it's okay to let other people help you. So if I can offer any advice to any twin moms out there, if somebody offers you help, please accept their help. Don't be stubborn about it. Just take their help. So if you're a twin mom expecting, or a twin mom that is a veteran twin mom, I tag you to do this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.